So FTA talks are expected to gain momentum, as our Yusa mentioned, as the leaders of Korea and China agree to accelerate efforts to remove tariffs on each other's products.
Yeah, China is Korea's biggest export market, in fact, while Korea is China's third largest trading partner. Our Song Ji-sun reports on the impact a free trade deal could have on Korea.
Chinese President Xi Jinping, in a joint post-summit press briefing with President Park Geun-hye on Thursday, emphasized their will to wrap up negotiations for a bilateral free trade deal by the end of this year. Delegations from the two sides, who have already held 11 rounds of talks, will try to hammer out their remaining differences later this month. The two leaders expect the free trade deal to increase two-way trade to $300 billion next year, from $230 billion in 2013. With shipments to China accounting for 1/5 of Korea's exports, the Finance Ministry expects Korea's GDP to rise by up to 3% over the next 10 years after the FTA takes effect. Korean automakers will benefit the most, as the free trade deal is expected to gradually remove the 22.5% tariff China levies on foreign cars. But Korea's agriculture and fisheries industries could be slammed by an influx of cheap Chinese products, with some exports predicting an annual output fall of some $3 billion. The Korean side wants to exclude as many agricultural products as possible by designating them as extremely sensitive items. Farmers here have urged the government to draw programs to compensate for an expected surge of Chinese products that already take up the lion's share of imported food. If Seoul and Beijing successfully conclude the trade pact, Korea will have established free trade deals with the world's three most influential economic powers: the US, the European Union, and China. Song Ji-sun, Arirang News.